Not only do they beat the woman, stand by and video this girl getting killed, they then lie about her cause of death to her mother. We're not seeking justice for this girl, and it will be a day that hell freezes over that I stop seeking justice for Shanquella Robinson. She seemed very excited about the trip, and she said she was getting ready to eat some tacos. They had a chef there, and I said, "Okay, love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy yourself." And I've never spoken to my child again. We have now long passed the holiday season with the Shanquella Robinson case that happened before Halloween. People die every day, but not how Shanquella Robinson dies. So today we have some important revelations for you from the latest broadcast of Crime Stories with Nancy Grace. Now that we're so far into this that even a year has passed, but how come we still have no arrests made at this point? So what's actually going on at this point? Not even 24 hours after her daughter landed in paradise, Salamandra says that she got a worrying call from one of the friends who told her Shanquella wasn't feeling well. How would you feel if you hear your daughter, who has just gone on a trip, is no more? Nobody can even imagine the amount of pain from which Mrs. Robinson went through in this tough time. Nancy Grace came forward to unveil the truth behind Shanquella's death to help the suffering family. So with us, we have all the dates for you today. She seemed very excited about the trip, and she said she was getting ready to eat some tacos. They had a chef there, and I said, "Okay, love you. I will talk to you tomorrow, and enjoy yourself." And I never spoke with my child again. How devastating it would be to find your child dead, for whom you talked just a day before. Shanquella Robinson, a 25-year-old American woman, died on October 29 while on vacation with 6 of her friends in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. She seemed to be very excited about the trip and said she was getting ready to eat some tacos, her mother said. But never in her wildest dreams she imagined that she would never speak to her child again. She dies right there. Did you see the beating in the video, Dr. Gallagher? I did, and at that point, it looked like her spine was broken or her neck was broken. So it appeared as though the cervical vertebral column was dislocated from the skull itself. We call that an internal decapitation, but it was a violent blow, and it was a violent outcome, and it was just absolutely sad and no reason for it that brought about her instantaneous demise. After this factual statement by Dr. Tim Gallagher with Nancy regarding the death of Koala aired, we don't think anyone can deny the obvious fact anymore. He clearly pointed out that her neck was broken, and it appeared as though the cervical vertebral column was dislocated from the skull itself. He also confirms that it was caused by a violent blow, which caused her instant death. Right from where Jennifer Aniston hangs out in Cabo all the time, right down to that. I'm going to trial today, and I have a video. This girl is being murdered in her luxury suite bedroom, being beaten dead by one of her friend girls, and another person is videoing it. She is dead, and there's a video. Nancy is even quite aggressive about the situation because the first authorities never believed that it was a murder before a disturbing video surfaced on the internet. It's unbelievable that a girl who is just 25 years old was beaten to death in her luxury suite bedroom by a woman, and the other person was just standing there and videoing the whole thing. Where is the humanity in here? New video shows a woman charged at Shanquella Robinson, who is naked, later delivering several punches and kicks to her head and neck. In the video, someone urges Koala fight back. Can you at least fight back? The viral video that brought a storm on the internet was none other than where a woman was severely beating Robinson, who is literally naked and can't even fight back. The person recording the video even tauntingly said, "Can't you at least fight back?" And she said no. The woman continued to kick and punch Robinson, yelling at her to get up, adding, "I'm tired of your salamandra." Also revealed to Nancy during the interview that her daughter liked to sleep in the nude and probably was sleeping right before the attack. In the viral video, she was a good child and had a great heart, and she did not deserve to be treated like that. The mother said this hurts. This hurt the core, said Bruno Robinson. She was my only child. She had so much going for herself. She is dead because of a break to her spine. And you see in the video them awakening. She doesn't have on any clothes. She sleeps without any clothes on. She's getting out of bed and they start beating her and hitting her in the head. Many speculations were made that the entire murder might be planned by her friends beforehand. Because from the video, you can see Robinson had just gotten up from her bed and the woman attacked her without mercy. She kept on hitting her without any break. According to the autopsy reports, her death was caused by a broken spine and neck. I guess you can see the vast dichotomy between what the medical examiner says she died 15 minutes after, essentially, as you described, an internal decapitation, and all the friends telling the mom on the phone it was alcohol poisoning. It's actually quite suspicious that Shanquella's friends tried to fool her mother by telling her that she wasn't feeling well and that she had alcohol poisoning. It looks like they want us to believe that it was Shanquella's fault that she's dead now because she drank alcohol beyond her limit. But things didn't add up. According to the statements given by her friends, even Mrs. Robinson said they couldn't get a pulse. Each one of the people that was there with her was telling different stories. Besides, the medical examiners say that she died 15 minutes after taking the hits that caused an internal decapitation. Then, why are her friends telling different stories? Tequela's mother said that she had been cheddar, broken neck, and her spine in the back was cracked. Shanquella's mother doesn't even know what alcohol poisoning is. But her so-called friends know what's wrong with her even before the doctor arrived at the scene. That's a little too suspicious, don't you think? After receiving the autopsy report, Salamander even verified that there is no indication of alcohol in her system after they said it was alcohol poisoning. We received the autopsy report on Thursday and it said that her neck had been broken. She said, it also confirms that Quella's friends lied to her. As Salamander said, that took it to a whole other level, because that meant somebody had attacked her. Not only that, Salamander revealed that the entire group returned from Mexico without her daughter, leaving Robinson's body behind. Her body is now back home, but they still don't have the answers they desperately seek. She was totally heartbroken when she saw her daughter's dead body. She still doesn't understand what her daughter has done to deserve this. She had a heart of gold. She loved everybody, Buddy, and pretty much everybody loved her, gushed her heartbroken mother. We don't know the females, we just know him personally. The other set of people are actually people who she went to college with. Shanquella's sister even revealed that among the 6 friends, she doesn't really know about the girls. Maybe they were just her college mates, but one of the guy friends, whose name was Khalil, was closest to Quella and the family, even know him personally due to his frequent visits at home. After Robinson's death, one of the group's travelers and Shanquella's best friend, Khalil Cook, took Shanquella's bag and other possessions to the family's home and spent each day consoling them. But the group's activities and statements regarding the case have been quite suspicious ever since the death of Koala. The group picked out clothes for the funeral they'd planned to attend, but when the death certificate arrived, they disappeared. Salamander said the idea that they might collude with the police, or the police helped them to evade arrest, is highly probable, because it's almost impossible to believe that. How was the girl not taken to an ER? How was she not given immediate medical attention? They should have brought in reinforcements as she was in critical condition. But nothing has been done as it should be. Nearly a month after Robin's death, the FBI Charlotte field office opened an investigation as Mexican prosecutors attempted to extradite the suspect.